Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC live from the shop, my humble little shop. Welcome. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, turn your notifications on, or you're going to miss these lives. You don't know if it's happening, if it's not happening. Say hi to Emmett, chilling out up here in the shop, hanging out with us. Let's see who's all here. We got Robo Stevo, hello. Marco, Kelly White, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Robo, I'm sorry, my friend, with your Valentine's. Nobody wants to be your Valentine. And my wife strictly said I can't bring any more animals home, so I'm sorry, friend. War Room EDC, what's going on? Joe Kasprick. See your name up there. Hello to everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Robert Feely, hello. I hope you're doing well on this Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you are cherishing your loved ones as I am. Just kidding, Robo. Just kidding. You make me feel bad when you say things. You're drowning in your own tears and melted chocolate. That had me though. That was a good one. Awesome. Well, welcome. We're going to be getting some stuff done. We are I am making really great progress on the February balloons. The ADCRV2. Your wife said no more animals. She said nothing about cyborgs. Yeah, you're half a cyborg, that's for sure. But the blooms are doing well. The ADCRV2 blooms, the 3, have pretty much been finished. I'm working on the sheaths. I got one sheath in pretty good shape this morning, just little tweaks on it. Timby! What's up, Timby? I hope you're doing well. I know you've been very frustrated as of late, and I hope that that is going to continue to turn around for you. I still have high hopes, sending positive vibes your way, my friend. I know you're going through a lot, and I hope that all gets worked out. So that leaves the stainless balloons. The AEB-L balloons are all here. And right now, they have all been, the handles have been started, the holes were drilled, the pins were cut, and this has all been shaped up pretty much to the handle. I'm almost ready to glue these guys up. What I need to do today is I need to round the fronts of the blades off where it gets to the handle, and then hand smooth all of that out. So I need to put that angle in on all 3 and then do that. So we're going to be getting these, hopefully by the end of this live stream, these will all be glued up. So you have the forest green with the black liners. You have the blue jute micarta with the black liners and pins. So you got that one. We got that. And last but not least is the midnight, they're calling it midnight black jute micarta. And so we got the black jute micarta, and then we're doing gray liners and pins. So all 3 of these are in pretty good shape. I just have to round the fronts and then get them glued up. This morning, I also, if we go in there and glue these guys up, I'll show you guys the mess I made. I did all the beads. So I'm doing 6 beads, matching beads for all of these. And I glued all the beads up this morning. So we'll see how fast this goes. If this goes really fast, I can do all of these and then maybe work on the beads or finish the other 2 sheaths for the other 2 balloons. It's a lot of work, but I want to get them all done. Tomorrow I'm not going to be able to work out here as much. We have some family plans. Anyway, so that is what the plan is today. I hope you guys are all good. If you haven't watched TNFNU, I'd like to get your guys' thoughts on the idea of doing a regular live stream on the weekends. Either probably Sunday night might be a better day, like at 8 p.m. somewhere around in there. And what I want to do is just do a series where I bring on makers and we talk to them. And it doesn't have to be knives. It could be ferro rods. It could be sheets. It could be paracord. It could be, knives. It could be whatever. And just have makers come on. Leather works. And just have makers come on. It's more work for me because then I have to seek these people out and see if they'd be willing to come on and just chat. I have a couple of makers that I want to reach out to. I think this Sunday, if everything goes well, guys, if everything goes well, my chat is totally frozen. I don't know what's going on. Kelly Weaver, hello, Kelly. This Sunday, I want to do my first one. And I think I want to have my buddy, I kind of set up my buddy Corey Holly at Corey Holly Knives. I've been talking about him a little bit. Me and him are going to be doing a collaboration project. Basically, I'm going to, and we're still working out the fine details, but I'm going to make or create one of my designs. We both agreed on a design that we think would work. And I just got to figure out how many we were going to do. At first, I thought we were just going to do one. And then I was thinking, then he wants to do a couple, that's cool. We can do a couple. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to have the time to cut out, shape, drill the holes, and get everything prepped for bevels for him. Because basically, I'm going to create a blank, and then he's going to grind in the bevels. Now, we're thinking he's going to do a compound grind. So Chris Warris, War Room EDC, he met Corey and got to see some of his work. And we're thinking of doing a compound grind where you have a hollow grind in the belly, and then up at the tip you have a flat grind. And then he has some really cool ideas on some finishes. Chris, you can back me up on this, but that black finish that he does on D2 is pretty sick. So we're thinking of doing some mixed stuff with that and just having some fun with it. And then, so he's going to grind the bevels, get them heat treated, and do everything there. And then he's going to send it back to me to do the handles and the sheets, etc. So I think it's going to be a really cool idea, and I'm excited. And it's something I want to do because, like doing a live stream, I want to use my platform to get people exposure. He should have no issues selling the knives that he makes. They're at pretty good prices, and he does incredible work. So I want to be able to do that and get your guys' thoughts. Robo, don't limit yourself. Don't limit to just makers oriented things. You'll run out of people. I don't know, Robo. And I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do it weekly. Maybe it's once a month. Maybe it's bi-weekly. Because I don't know if my schedule is going to allow me to do it every week either. So I don't know. I got to work it all out. It's a brainstorm, and I'm going to do the first one, and we'll see how it goes. If nobody's tuning into it, then that kind of eliminates me. Do a Tonto with him, please. I don't know if we're going to do a Tonto more, Chris. We have a model of mine that's in mind, that we have in mind, that I think, believe me, it'll be pretty stinking cool. It'll be pretty cool. Me and him have to work out all the details on what we want to do. Hope I didn't miss anyone while I was on the phone. Well, you're allowed to talk to your hubby. It's Valentine's Day. You gotta talk to your hubby. Which, oh no. I'll send it later. I will send it later. I heard a rumor of a bushy Bowie too. Well, I shared some pictures there, Tim B. I don't know if you saw the video. I'm pretty sure you did because you probably commented. Like everything else, never hurts to ask. No, I know it's one, but he wants to do one of my models, Chris. So I would have to figure out how we would do that. If he wants to turn it into a Tonto, he very well could. That's kind of his choice. So, so getting back to Timby's comment here about the Bowies. So I have 3 new designs that I want to prototype out. It's just a matter of when. I'm finishing up the February builds. As it is, it looks like I'm going to finish those up the last week in February. Then I'm going to be opening up the books for March. So I'm going to have to start working on the March builds here soon too. So I'm not going to have time to try to prototype new designs. April, I wanted to do a drop, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do a drop. I've just been kind of on hold with getting some more blanks made. And I kind of have an idea of what I wanted to do. I had that bar in Damascus, and I wanted to do a couple Damascus blades for April. But maybe I can prototype 1 or 2 of those designs in April. I don't know, maybe do 1 or 2 Damascus and 1 or 2 of those. And maybe April I can do the Corey stuff, because I don't know when I'm going to have the time to cut all this stuff out and to do all that work on these blades when I'm kind of caught up. So that's the problem. Like, if I didn't do the books, if I did not open the books up for you guys, I would be having time to do all this stuff. I'm just being honest. But, you know, I don't want to skip the books. I already skipped January. I don't want to continue to skip books, because then that's you guys, and I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do that. Nobody knows. Well, I've shared a picture of the Bowie that Tim and I have been working on. I did share a picture of it, and it's pretty stinking cool. It's cool. I want to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it, but it's crazy. Be Shady, what's up, man? How are you, Jim Miller? Good morning, sir. How is everybody doing? All right, Chris, going to be lurking. All right, so that's the reality. The reality is Rainbow 34. What's going on? Look at that, the Rock Copper Trabico. All right, so that's the reality. The reality is, as much as I would love to get all these new things prototyped out, do all this great stuff, if I do one thing, then something else is going to suffer. So I don't know. And March. The month of March is going to be interesting, I'll put it that way. If I can get more time, we'll see. But, yep, all this stuff takes time, and I don't have much of it. Much of it. So anyway, my rant is done. So let's do, before I get to work out here, let's do a quick pocket check. All good, Scott. I really don't need more laps. Yeah, with that Finch collection you have, Tim. Whoa, you have a 40-mile drive after breakfast. Sorry, Jim. That kind of stinks. took a day off of socials yesterday. Every once in a while, it's good. Be shady. You got to get away from it. It just, I sometimes get very frustrated, and I'm like, I'm not going to jump in any live streams. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to block everything out. I need a day to myself. You got to decompress. This is a lot, and if you're absorbing the Instagrams, and I don't do TikTok or Facebook or anything like that, so I just do Instagram and YouTube, and just those two things is a lot. All right, what's going on, man? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Welcome. All right, Joe Kasper's got the Ocasio Strategy, Scent Cut High Tracks, Savini Odium, which is one of my favorites, the Phoenix PD36R. Awesome carry. Excellent carry. So let's see what else everybody else had. I'll share what mine is while you guys are typing. In my pocket today, I have the Tempest Microjet. Love this thing with the flamed titanium on it. Still one of my favorites in the collection. This thing is just, and it's just getting better. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but YouTube and Instagram for YouTube, can't Facebook, Snapchat. Yeah, be shady. I can't absorb too much. Let's see. Robert Feely's carrying his bloom and my French frog leg. Oh, cool! You got one. That's awesome. Jim Miller's got the Boston Thunderbird, Case Sodbuster Jr. and the Dust Devil. Awesome. Red Friday. Yes. Let's see. Tim B's got the Artform condensed everything. Oh wait. Oh, well, there you go, guys. Look at that. The dropping the links. Oh, so I have my Microjet, and I'm also carrying this. So I don't know if you guys saw that video, but I'm carrying this thing today, and I gotta tell you, this thing is pretty stinking cool. This is the Tactical Pterodactyl Bowie. There's their logo right there. And I gotta tell you, one of you guys sent this in, a listener of the channel, follower of the channel, sent this thing in. And this thing is a really cool size. And I've been checking their website out, and they have a model called the Raptor. And that thing is like a Warncliffe, and it is really sick. I really like it. And their prices are very reasonable. He does small batches every month, like he'll do 1 or 2 drops a month. He's a full-time maker, and I gotta tell you, that thing is really stinking cool. So hopefully you guys saw the videos. I put up a couple things on this. Really cool little knife. Really enjoy it. Fits well on the belt. It has a really cool sheath, and it's pretty cool. So that's what I got on the belt and in the pocket today. Let's see, we got the Spyderco Para 3 with the Fabianchi Pink Slather scales from Lynch Northwest. Very cool. The Remet Pink Peacock. Awesome for Valentine's Day. And the Pickled Steel Red Freya. So you have the pink and red Peacock and the Freya. Which one's better? No, I'm not going to put you on the spot for that one. War Room EDC's got the Spyderco Canis, the Kamano, and the Tikal Piranha. Tikal Piranha is awesome movie. Check that out. Savini has 50% off on their sales. Tim B dropping all the good stuff, man. This is what happens when Tim B is your friend. He'll just randomly hit you up, and you're just like, what? B Shady's got the Devo Stuff version 2 in Perps, and the AriesEDC Gargoyle. Ooh, purple dice. Night and tight. Yeah, awesome. That gargoyle turned out pretty stinking cool. Where did you get that, Scott? Where did I get what? That fixie, Robert? Somebody sent it in. This thing on. Hi, Raybo. Yeah, I can see you, buddy. Honestly, I love the finish on the Freya and the Flipper blade, so it edges out the Peacock. Yeah, those two little things, Kelly, make a big difference. So a viewer sent that in, Robert. Tactical Pterodactyl does have a website. You just have to search Tactical Pterodactyl. They have a website and you can check it out. There's nothing on there available right now, but a viewer sent me 4 knives, 4 fixed blades to check out, and this was one of them. And I'm really impressed with this thing. Solid. It's a solid. The jimping's a little aggressive for me. It's kind of sharp in here. I guess if you're up north and you're wearing gloves, then yeah, that's probably going to be perfect. It's a little aggressive for my taste. This Bowie is pretty cool. They have a couple different designs, and then within that design, they have different sizes. But this is a perfect size for me. I think it's a great size. But they have a model called the Raptor, which is a really cool Warncliffe, and I might have to pick one of those up. It's pretty stinking cool. And that might be, he's a full-time maker. He went full-time, so like that would be a perfect example. Like, no, who's heard of Tactical Pterodactyl? He's got a ton of followers on Instagram, but you know, why not YouTube and give him some more business? I don't know if his business, I just got introduced to them. Yep, Kelly said hi to you. And Valley, what's going on, man? Who else waited until Valentine's Day to pick up anything? Carrying the Premium Pony Stout, the i3T, and OPEN Mini 2 for my last minute shopping trip. Awesome, man, Valley. Awesome. No, my wife got hers this morning. You working? All right. You may have missed it. That's okay. Kathleen, the kayak queen. Sorry, Kathleen. I have to do it. I should probably get to work. I hope y'all ladies have a Valentine's Day. Hey, Valentine's Day is not just for ladies. Skyler really need that Dust Devil taco sheath. Hit up Mad Yoko. Mad Yoko is doing sheaths now, Raybo, and he's doing some pretty good sheaths. He could hook you up with a taco sheath for the Dust Devil. Totally. So Mad Yoko, Instagram, hit him up. He's doing taco sheaths, man. We don't actually celebrate stuff 90% of the time. Well, me and my family don't either. Scott, you will be of course, Tim. No problem, but the kayak queen today. Yeah, it's still dark here. It's still dark there. It's almost 9 o'clock here. Well, all right, listen. I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna get to work. I got a lot to do, and I need to get to errands. You got get package yet? Not yet, Joe. I think today. I think it's coming today. I'll let you know when it gets here. I think today. I have 3 packages coming today. So we'll see. Yeah, so when it comes to like holidays for my wife and I, we have the mindset of I would rather receive a gift, or she would rather receive a gift when it's Tuesday. Just during the week, hey, I love you. Here's a little gift. That means more than like on a Valentine's Day, Christmas, whatever it is, birthday, because then it's more just I just felt like getting you something. I was thinking about you, not I'm pressured to get you something because it's that day. So anyway, that's fine. 90% of guys in here tell you that. Well, all right. I tell you what, I'm gonna get to work, guys. Let's do this. I'm gonna be there, and then we're gonna be bouncing around over to the Vice, and we're gonna be doing that. Okay. All right, guys. Get to work. That's first.
All right, that was quick and easy. That's why I thought this was gonna go pretty quick today. So that on.
Uh-oh.
Byron, what's going on? Splitting Slices. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Brian F, hello. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll hang out with the wife after this live stream, after lunch. I'm going to be done for the day. Me and her can hang out and do some stuff. But right now, I got to get this done. All right, so all I did was I angled that a little bit, because once I get them glued up, that's very difficult to do. So I do that before we glue them up on purpose. So now I put everything back together, and now I can do it by hand. This, go like this. Do this one. There we go. And now we are good to go to shape these up. My elbows feel like I have a layer of wet and dry sandpaper on my eyelids. Oh boy, Robo, what is going on with you today? Nobody wants to be Robo's friend today. Oh, eyeball shot. Yeah, no wonder, Robo. Yeah, it's probably not fun. I can't get you guys any closer. Paul Mike, what's going on, Paul? What is going on? Thanks for popping in. Just working on some handle scales, getting everything prepped to be glued up. All right, I got that nicely rounded. Let's see if I could do this without dropping everything. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's gonna look cool. That's gonna look pretty good. Boom, boom. Every time it rains in Florida, Robo gets a knife. Really? Is that how it works? You'd be getting a knife every single day over the summer because it rains every day. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, one down. Boom. This one. Put this together. Oh, what's going on? How's the hawk treating you, Scott? I am absolutely loving it, Tim. The hawk is a really good design. It's comfortable to carry. I've been carrying it at work, not even know it's there. Great utility little cutter when I need it. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with that design. So members get a free knife on their anniversary. Their wedding anniversary? I don't know about any of that. I am not in a place where I can just start giving away my knives, Raybo. I would love to be able to be there, but giving it away, I don't know. I wish I could just give stuff away like that, but I really can't do that anymore. Just not in that kind of a place right now. I got plans, I got things that need to get done. Unfortunately. Membership anniversary. Well, that would be pretty much impossible. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a knife today. I see what you're doing. Yeah, Tim B, that hawk is awesome. And just so you guys know, I am right now, and I need to check on it, but I'm getting that put into CAD. Getting the hawk design put into CAD so that I can do a drop of hawks sometime this year. So this year, I'm looking at spikes, thorns, hawks, and maybe some more skeletonized stuff. I want to do those 3 as a drop this year, along with some Damascus and some other new designs. But the hawk, another thorn drop, because that was very popular, and a spike drop. So the spike, the hawk, and the thorn will be drops for this year. I'm now getting the hawk put into CAD. I got to check with my buddy Luke 10. He does my CAD work, and I got to check with him because that's kind of my holdup right now with putting my water jet order in. I want to do an order of water jet, and I want to get thorns, hawks, spikes, and a couple more mini gargoyles. And I'm going to do a drop with all of those. So I'm really excited about that. And we'll do that. So thank you very much, Tim B. Why did Wimpy's hamburger always look so good? Wimpy's nice. Wimpy's nice. What did I miss? The Wimpy. Stop talking about food. Bloom cliffs? Brian, I'm not going to do a batch of bloom cliffs this year, but maybe I would like to do that. I need to get them into there's a lot of work. Like I said at the beginning of this live stream, I would do all of those things if I didn't open up the books. So what would you guys rather me do? No books, never open up the books to you guys, and then every month do a new model, and then I get to choose handle materials and everything else? Or would you like a chance to get your own custom blade the way you want it? I don't know. Like, to be honest with you guys, it's much easier for me. It's a lot less work for me to do whatever I want every month, to do a drop of 5 or 6 blades of whatever I want. It's much easier for me to do that. But I open up the books so you guys have an opportunity to get something completely custom like you want. Y'all gotta go do morning meditation. All right, Connell, very good. You gotta do morning meditation. Morning meditation is very important. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in a long time either. I'm like a custom blade. So yeah, see? I mean, if I do the custom orders on the books every other month, or every other month, then I have to spend the time doing that. I can't do both. It's one or the other. So I have a good balance going. I'm not ruling out bloom cliffs, Brian F. I'm not blooming that. I'm not, but if maybe down the road I can do that. Again, reach out. You community there. Time to listen. Awesome, Connell. Have a wonderful day. Custom is cool, but I really like seeing what girls do on their own. Yeah, I mean, I see it both ways, Brian. Just do customs to satisfy everybody. Oh, God. Robo. You have to satisfy everyone, everywhere, at all times. Duh. Yeah, no. I've tried to do opening the books every month, and that becomes very difficult. And I'm starting to look at other makers, and they don't They don't do books like that. They do one or the other. They'll do all customs the way that that person wants, and that's all that they do. And their books extend for 2 to 3 years. Or people do like this guy, Tactical Pterodactyl. He makes whatever he wants and he does a drop. Knives by Nuge, he does the same thing. A lot of makers, they just make a batch, drop them, and then they, like Brandon Park, I think he actually does some custom stuff on top of it, but now he has somebody else working in the shop with him. So, I don't know. I don't want to exclude the books, but the thought of not doing the books is on the table. And then all I do is drops, like blooms, thorns, you know? But then you guys won't get your big stuff. Rockcover XLs, Cardinal XLs, you know? But, you know, I can only do 6 or 7 knives a month. That's kind of my limit. Right now. The alternating way you do feels way more interactive. I agree, Robo. I 100% agree. That's why I do it. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. You know, I could do that, you know, and then maybe I have some time to do what Robert says and get some package hatchets done. I don't know. You're also working a regular job 4 days a week. Aren't a lot of these guys only? Yes. A lot of those guys only do knives. So not only do I have currently a 4-day-a-week job, then I come home and try to get some time at night. So, you know, I'm doing a lot of things. I think you should keep doing it the way that you are. This is why you have this home. Yeah, I think, so here's a thought, Kathleen. I think some of the Am I back? Am I back? Okay. Hello? Someone just called me. Are you guys still there? There we go. Awesome. Okay. Why is my doctor trying to call me? All right. You're back. Yeah. The doctor just called me. Okay, let me catch up. Brian F. Yeah, yours is, it's going around the ringer, buddy. So Kathleen's comment. I think that the allure of my knives, see that, is that there aren't that many. I haven't flooded the market with them, and I can't get that many. So I think if I was to bust out 100 knives in a month, that might lessen the allure of wanting to own one. I'm hoping when the production model comes out, which, by the way, I have heard nothing about, so God knows when that will happen, or if it is even going to happen. I don't even know anymore. They may have dropped it. I haven't gotten any updates since November, so I have no idea what's going on with that project. I don't know if it's still a project. I don't know if they've given up on the project. I've lost all communications with my contact there that I've been chatting with, and so I have no idea. I have no clue. I thought after the holiday I would have heard something, and they have gone radio silent. I don't know, I'm frustrated with it. So I think part of the allure in getting one is I don't make that many, and I make as many as I possibly can with the time that I have. I don't know. Correct me if I am wrong, but I think that's part of it. I think you do things perfectly, very satisfied. Thank you, B. What are you working 4 days a week? I have a regular job 4 days a week where I work outside. And that possibly might be going down 3 days starting possibly next month. And if that drops down to 3 days next month, that means I might be able to do more. I don't know. Yeah, and like this channel, just running this channel is kind of a part-time job. I'm trying to produce daily content for you guys. That's a lot of work. You have a tumor. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Some of these companies are pretty shady on the back end. Really? I would love to, don't bash anybody here, but I'd love to know who, if you've had a negative reaction with somebody, who that might be. It's not a tumor. What did I do? Did I lose everybody? No? I'm good. All right. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. I can't, this sun is killing me right now. Been promised things that have never materialized. Yeah, Rabo. Yeah. Unfortunately. But here's the thing with the company that I'm working with right now. We do have a signed contract, so I am under contract with them. So I really don't know. I would love to be like, I'm done with you. I'm going to go to this other company. Maybe they'll do that design. But the Bloom design is under contract with that company. So I am obligated to that company. And I'm not bashing the company. They just haven't communicated. And that frustrates me personally. I like to be communicated with. That's why I overly communicate with you. If you are, you're on the books and you've asked me to build you a knife, I'm in constant communication, updating you on what's happening. I like to be able to be upfront. I also was told back in October that it would be 2 or 3 months. And here it is the middle of February and nothing has happened. And I see all these other companies that are coming out with these cool small EDC fixed blades. And it even frustrates me more because I feel like the Bloom design is right there and it'll be popular, but there's a wave of EDC fixed blades going on right now, and I feel like I'm gonna miss it. I feel like I'm gonna miss out on what's happening in the market right now with everyday carry size small fixed blades. All the major companies are coming out with this EDC size fixed blade. And here I am, my design would fit perfectly within that group, and it's just not happening. Content creators are constantly dropping videos on EDC size fixed blades. And I have this one in design and hopefully in production, and it's just sitting there. And maybe it's the tariff thing, maybe it's timing thing, maybe it's the holiday thing, I don't know. But I've been told it takes months, this is normal, don't worry. Well, I'm starting to worry. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. At least give me an update. Give me a timeline. That's all I ask. Because I want to be able to push it to you guys. I want to be able to push it to everybody and try to help sell all that stuff to you. All right, grab some life juice. You only text me because you are making a knife and not because you're my best friend. Michael McCoy, good morning. What's up, Donnie? What's going on, Donnie? And most of these companies probably have 1,000. Yeah, and I understand that, Kelly. And that's why I'm not bashing. This is not a bash. This is just me venting, right? I'm just venting. I understand they have a lot of things and they're extremely busy. But when somebody sends you 4 emails, and I've been polite and I apologized and all these things, at least send me something and be like, hey, here's a picture. We're working on your stuff. It's going to get done. This is where we're at. Okay, cool. Then I'll leave you alone for a couple months. And I'm not saying emails like, hey, what's the update? Hey, what's the update? It was emails like, hey, Happy New Year. Hey, happy holidays. I hope hope everybody's doing okay. Well, I've been nice, and I still haven't gotten any responses. That blue's gonna look pretty good. All right. I tell you what. right, so left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. Maybe Robo. That might be what it is. I don't know. And like I said, I'm not bashing them. This isn't a negative. This is just me venting. I'm trying to be patient with the whole thing because people say you got to be patient. But I just want to know where, like, hey, timeline. Because you guys keep asking me, and I want to be able to give you that information and be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to be able to update you on what's going on. It's a tough situation to be in. It makes me understand why other folks go the OEM route. Yeah. If you have the money to invest in that, then that's a really good route to go. And then they're more willing to be faster with those jobs because you're giving them money. That's guaranteed money, where what I'm doing is they got to put it out there for people to sell, but that's why I want to push it. I want to push it here. I want to push it with other channels and try to use all my contacts to be like, get it all out there. Different culture too, deal with APAC often, and the culture is such different. Yeah, this is also true, Tim. So I'm taking all those into consideration, and it takes time, and I just have to be, I'm trying to be patient, but I was told January at the latest I would hear something, and I haven't heard anything. So anyway, all right, so we are done with this. So I am going to glue these up. So we're going to go into the room. Yeah, I know. And I try not to bug them too much, Kelly. I really do. Like I said, some of the contact that I had with them was more like, hey, hope you're having a good holiday. Happy New Year. Those types of communications, so that, it's more of a positive thing. I can reach. All right, fun. Ta-da. All right, I'm gonna take this off. Get some gloves. And set up for the fun gluing of the handles. I don't know if I have the camera set up where you can see. No. They meant January 2026. I hope not, Brian. that would be bad. That would be bad. I don't think I would be happy with that whatsoever. All right. So we're going to prep for glue up on these. I'm going to show you my little contraption that I have for my beads. Let's see, is the glue dry? Yep, glue is dry on those. So I set up all the beads in here. So all the beads for all these knives are all set up and they should be dry. So I'm gonna take that off and get my 1, 2, 3 blocks back. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to pull all that apart here after the live stream so I can start working on beads, or maybe after I glue these up. That'll be fun to get all that off. I'll just put that down here. Okay, so I've dealt with the corporate world for 20 years. I finally ordered Dust. Awesome, Raybo. You're gonna be happy with it. Dust Devil's good. I think Casey said he really had no control over timing. Yeah, there is no control. You have no control. It's whenever they do it. And then they released like the supercell or something without his knowledge. They just kind of dropped it, which is fine. I would like to know. I just want to know. I'm excited about it. It's my first time working with something like this, so I'm just excited. I want to be able to share that with you guys. And I don't know. I want to be prepared, I think is what I think I'm getting at. I want to be fully prepared to all the things that I need to do. And I guess I don't know. I don't know it anymore. Need clamps. Just dropping stuff everywhere. Here, this there. Need 3 of these. These clamps. I need these. Because I gotta clean all these off. That there. I think yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. The Dust Devil is awesome blade shape. Yeah, it is an awesome blade shape. I just like that. Just keep going with your process. Yeah, I know, Kathleen. I just need to take a deep breath and just chill out. Probably would be the best thing I could do. I'm just, hey, listen, I'm a control freak. I'm not much of a, I wouldn't say I'm a control freak. I want to know what's going on. I want to know. I just want to know. Just tell me. All right. So I'm going to lay all this out. I need to clean all these up, get all the dust off of them, get them acetoned, etc. And then I'm going to glue all of these guys up. Make sure I keep everything separated. There. I got a room in my little tray here. All right. I find myself reaching for my Dust Devil when I'm cutting my steak. It's a great little steak knife. Yep, Kelly, Mad Yoko, I said it earlier. Mad Yoko is doing sheaths on production blades. So if you have a knife like the Dust Devil and you want to get a different type of sheath, he would be the person I would hit up, and his sheaths look pretty darn good. I made some custom walnut scales for my Dust Devil. Ooh, I think I heard about that, Brian. That's really, really cool. I gotta close this door. There we go. All right, let's see. Brian F., you making Dust Devil scales out of carbon fiber yet? I seen you working on some materials like wood. I'm eventually going to get stuff to make them for myself, Brian. Just waiting for. Yeah, well, I've heard a little birdie told me, Kelly, that you've been holding out that Brian can basically make whatever you want. Just a little birdie told me that. Who was typing that as you spoke? All right, so let me start cleaning all this stuff up. I'm eventually going to get, okay, never mind. Was typing that? Well, he could if we had the machines to do that, but we don't. So he does have the skill set. Yeah, I heard he has a skill set. I heard Brian is a man. He just needs some machines. So free sheaths by whiteness, I dig it. Well, not sheaths. I really want a leather sheath for my gargoyle. So Cheeto Bandito, I don't know who did it, but he just had a leather sheath made for his gargoyle, Raybo. So maybe hit up Cheeto The only issue is that person, he said, had it for almost a year before they were able to make the sheath. So, and they had the knife. So he had to give them a knife for like a year. So yeah, check out Lancelot Leather. I think it's like 123 Grizzle. What is it? 123 Grizzle Works. He does leather. Or yeah, something like that. He does leather works. But yeah, there's a bunch of people in the community that do some really good leather working. So check out EDC Roundtable. You'll have Lancelot Leather there. Wait, no way, I'm giving up my knife for a year. Yeah, I don't know. That was just his experience. I don't know who he used, Raybo. I really don't. I haven't done carbon fiber scales yet. Okay, yeah, carbon fiber is expensive to get. I know that. That's for sure. I know that. All right. This one. Lancelot, or there it is, 1931 Leatherworks are my go-to leather guys. Yep, I'm getting, and then there's Grizzle Bear Leatherworks or something as well. He does Kydex as well. Jim Miller has expressed that, so he pops in every once in a while. But yeah, all those guys do leather. Check them out. I don't know if they will need the knife though, Raybo. You will have to send them a knife if you're going to get a custom leather sheath, because they have to form it. They have to form the slit or the sheath to that particular knife. I do work with carbon fiber, but all my pieces are too small for scales. Yeah. That's the downside of that, getting carbon fiber stuff. I still have some of that carbon fiber that I used for the Cardinal XL. If I can get that on. Yeah, so I still have some of that stuff in here that is screaming for something. I'm sure I'll use that on a project down the road. Oh yeah, I realized. Okay, but not a year. Yeah, a year seems a little excessive to me too, Raybo. That seems very, very excessive. I can't switch the screen. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, there you go. Be shady, Brian. See, this is how it works, Brian. This is how they get you. Well, what if I buy the materials? Can you do it then? And then you'll have leftover material to do it. This is how it starts, Brian. This is how it starts. Almost done cleaning these, and then I can get to prepping this for gluing and glue all these up. Yeah, just throwing stuff around. I can't wait to get these all together looking good. They're gonna look so cool. Anaso, good morning. Look at you popping into a live stream. It must be super early. Very cool. Anaso, awesome. Good morning, sir. Wow. Anaso is up early. Or what time is it? No, it's only 9:42. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning there. He's up really early. Go back on. All right. Been a heck of a week. Yeah, I hear you. Been a heck of a week. All right. So, ready to glue these up. By the way, I don't know if you guys remember what these look like. So all those handles are going to kind of give that texture to it. They're going to look pretty stinking cool. I've linseed oiled all of these, and look at that, man. These things just popping. It looks really good. The OD green, Castile, super comfortable, man. This is why I want this out into production, because it's like, I know the customs are not going to be anywhere near anything else. It's only $4.45 there. All right. And then the raw. And I worked on the sheath this morning, so it's going to have the red sheath. Gonna look cool. Gonna look cool. All right, enough of that. Let's get these glued up. Need one of these. Where did my glue go? Oh. Do that. One of these. All right. Give myself some room here. We'll do the blue first. We'll do blue first. Always love handle diets with my diets were so effective. All right, that might be enough. That might be enough, possibly. Possibly, maybe not. Let's see. And it's probably not going to be enough, but we're going to make it work. We're going to see. All right. Where do we start? Let's start here. No, that would have been bad. Smeared. Get in the front. Pins. And the blade. Boom. Blade on. That'll do ya. Sorry guys if I'm not looking at the chat, but I gotta get this. Gotta do this. Let's slather a little on the scale as well. Go. Wonderful. All right. Clamp the back. Clamp the front. And G-Flex. So this is the DevCon. This is DevCon epoxy. I don't have any issues with it. It hardens nice and grinds off fairly well, easy as well. So the DevCon works really well. I tried another brand that was sold off of like a knife maker website that was dedicated just for knife makers, and it was okay too. It just took forever to dry. Like it was like a 24-hour cure, and I was like, nah, this stuff is 2 or 3 hours and it's done curing. So I decided to switch over and do that. Some acetone on the fronts to clean the excess glue off. Okay, that's one. Let's see, let's do the gray one next. All right, got that. Liner. Liner. I might have to mix up some more for the last one, possibly. I think the wife just got home from her little outing, so we'll talk to her. Maybe I can talk her into coming on camera, but probably not going to be in the mood to do that. Pretty much guarantee you she will not be in the mood to do that. You're the wrong side. I guess I'm ready for both sides then. No. Hey, baby. I'm still live. What'd you get? Oh, you got some fun stuff. Isn't that the one you have? No. It's not one you have?
It's like one I have, but it's not one. You gotta put it together.
Okay. You got good stuff? Oh, you went all out.
How longer?
Of course you did. I didn't expect anything less. Those are fun plants. You got two for her?
No, that was mine.
Is that your rescue plant?
It's the same.
Oh yeah, it looks the same. Are you rescuing that one?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you gotta, yeah.
I don't mind.
Naso, when she comes back out, I'll tell her you said hey. She has no desire to be on camera or really any part of the channel, which that's 100% understood. This is not her deal. All right, that's two. Running out of room. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. Gonna have to make another batch. Just a little bit more better to have. Not enough and too much, I guess. Yeah, Kathleen's in here. She might be prepping for her trip today. Her daily kayak experience. All right. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second, guys. I just need to glue up this last one. And then I will catch up with you guys. I'm excited that this is exciting for me because this means I'm getting to the finish line when I get to this point. When we start talking about gluing handles up, I know we're getting close. I said happy Valentine's Day earlier. Okay. Not talking to me, probably. mess. Oh no, what did Donnie say? Donnie making fun of me? All right. Wow, that was a lot of glue. Wow. Hold on, guys. This is the last one. I'll catch up with the chat. I'm sorry if I'm missing everybody. All right. All right, very good. Let me throw this away and let me go catch up with you guys. It's already 10 o'clock. All right. We need office workers as much as we need tradespeople. We need everyone to make the world go round. You can say hi. You come closer. You stand right there and say hi to everybody.
Hi, happy Valentine's Day.
There we go. That's all you're going to get. So Mrs. Aries, that's what they call you. Huh? There she is. That's all you're going to get. You got a hand. So that's it. All right. Those look fun. She'll like that one. Are they
Philodendron.
philodendrons? Okay. Cool. That's all you get. I told everybody to say hi. The voice of Mama Aries has spoken. I want at least a tattoo showing. Oh, well. That's all you got. That's all. She went back inside. That's all you got. You're lucky you got that. You're lucky you got that. You're lucky you got that. All right. What are you guys making fun of me about over here? You got the friend over. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. All right. So blooms are glued up, and I got this one sheath fairly done. I'm still gotta do some just touch-ups on that, but the raw jute micarta and the red pins, yeah, so that looks good. I need to do the little thumb ramp on there, and I think that will be good on that one. I just need to do the sheaths for these two and get those done. I also, unfortunately, have to get all that pried off somehow. I'm not sure how, but I think I'll just slowly pry them off. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Let's see, I got those two off. That was easy. That one's loose, which that's not happy with that. I suck at making kydex sheets after like 60. You'd think I'd figure it out. I have a method now, Donnie, and it seems to work for me. They're not always perfect, and sometimes the thing with kydex is, you know, sometimes you just have to start over. Unfortunately, it sucks to have to do that, but all right, 1, 2. Ooh, that worked. Okay. That worked out like a champ, actually. My purple bloom shirt shipped, Scott. Got my notification Tuesday. Yeah, buddy. I get mine today. So I'm excited. If you guys didn't know, the bloom character, I think I can't remember. Did I add them to the icons for you guys? The badges? Did I add the bloom that you guys can do a bloom character? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. The bloom character shirts are now available on the Etsy store. And yes, Robert, I am making bloom stickers. So when those come in, hit me up and I'll make sure that people that have a bloom, there it is. All right, Kelly got it. That character right there, you can get your shirt, and I got sticker order in, and they are in production. So Robert, as soon as, and anybody else in the chat, or if you're watching this afterwards, so like Tim B, Oh Father, if you're here, I know you have one, Robert, if Jim Miller, that goes for you too. If you have one, then hit me up and I'll make sure you get your bloom sticker. There's only one calm moment for the day, starting 4 folders today. Woo. Donnie, that Baker Forge and Tool one you're doing, that thing is ridiculous, man. Is that a custom for somebody? Because that thing is ridiculous. That person better be very happy with that. If not, I can't afford it, but I would love to see that thing. That Baker Forge and Tool stuff is just so expensive. This is too expensive for my taste. All right. So I'm getting the beads taken off. I got these three done. So Tim B has a loom. I said Tim B. When I ordered my shirt, can you send it with the shirt? So if you order a shirt, Robert, I'll make sure I send it, but the shirts don't come from me. The shirts are from a third-party vendor. And basically, I don't have shirts here. So when you order a shirt, they come from a third-party vendor, and they ship them themselves. They make them to order. So you order a shirt. If you order a shirt, I'll make sure I see that order and I'll ship you one. Which one is the Tim B bloom? So I did a bloom for Tim B early last year. It's rosewood and it has a gray and blue inlay. I got the OG Nine Tails vibes. Yeah, yep. Robert, yeah, okay. Everybody explains it. My bloom has a wood handle. Yeah, Aries, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's a custom. Gentleman bought the first 2 folders I made, so I do whatever he wants. Yeah, that's awesome to be able to have somebody who keeps coming back. Made the Nine Tails reference. All right, I gotta get these off. Need to get a screwdriver. Oh. Jumping over cords and everything. Nola Southpaw, good morning. Good morning. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the live stream. I am, you just missed, I got some handle scales done and all glued up, and now I'm just kind of putzing because I'm going to be done here in about 15 minutes or so. That is cool, but welcome, Nola. Welcome. This might be... Oh, man. I might regret this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, you got to take care of those who take care of you, but while also taking care of new customers that could very well be the next one that take care of you. So, but I try to get the people that take care of me, I'll do special favors for, but then I also try to get new customers. Like, but that Baker Forge and Tools Kumai, so awesome. That stuff is amazing. I am worried about this one. Okay, I should get going. This coffee in my day. Glad I got to random appearance like a Safari animal and tell Casey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for missing weekend review. All right, we'll somebody will tell Casey, I'm sure. I gotta find a better way. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh, what happened? All right, Donnie, later, man. So I'm just trying to get these beads off of that. And unfortunately, when they glue on, it's hard to get them off. But a knife for Valentine. No. Welcome, Sean, by the way. No, I didn't make her a knife for Valentine's Day for the simple reason is she doesn't really care. She doesn't really want one. She has a knife. I made her a pedal. The pedal is basically for her anyway. And so I made her a pedal. So she has her own pedal, which she uses every day. And she has that. All right, so I have the start and the beginning of these beads. So these are all going to be the beads that match all the knives. I just have to get this one off of this. It's stuck. This one's stuck on the washer. So I have to somehow get this one off, but I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Ta-da! Cha-ching. Hopefully the whole thing didn't break. No? All right. So all of them are going to be a 3-piece bead. You have the 2 micartas and the G10 in the middle that match the liners for those knives. So you should make a bunch of small beads with tiny scraps and then make her and your daughter a necklace. These are great ideas, Tim. These are great ideas. And if I can make time stand still, I would do it. But everybody has great ideas. It's just having the time to do all these great ideas. But yep, so got all the custom beads ready to go. So I can start on the beads or I can start those sheaths. And I feel like the sheaths should get done before the beads, but it's already 10:15 and I probably should be stopping this. All right, be shady later, man. Thank you so much. You guys have a good Valentine's Day. I will see you on the next one. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I don't know. Let's do this one. And I'll go full screen with it. All right. I'm not hitting you with a slat. It's a great idea, but it's all time. Who has the time? I don't know. I need to get to work editing my next video. Hope you all have a wonderful day. All right, Raybo, catch Raybo's channel here on YouTube. He's doing some good work. He's been off for a little while, but now he's back at it. So pretty stinking awesome. Off to the dentist, crispy critter. Ooh, better you than me, my friend. I'm sorry. I got a lot of good. got a lot of goddamn ideas. Problem is, most of them suck. George Carlin. Words to live by. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a great weekend. All right, Joe, you too. Everybody's heading out. So I tell you what, I'm going to end this one a little early, maybe. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for popping in and spending the morning, or at least an hour or almost 2 hours with me this morning. The blooms are coming. The blooms are coming. I'm hoping maybe today I can start doing some more work on them. If not, I have beads to make and I have sheaths to do. So we're gonna get it all done and keep an eye out that last week in February. Last week in February, the blooms are gonna be available on the Etsy store. I will release a day and a time for which that will happening, either on Instagram or here on YouTube on my community. I will also be opening the books for the month of March. I am looking at the weekend of the 22nd or 23rd here in February. I'm going to be just dropping that video. And one of those days at some time, I'll be dropping the video. You see the video, you message me. I have 5 spots available to do that. So hopefully all that stuff gets done. Robert, awesome. Thank you for ordering your shirt. I really like the design. It came out really well. Alex, my stepdaughter, killed it on that. Again, stepping up. She does all my stuff and she does an amazing job with it. So you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. Again, the choice is always yours. Have a good one, guys.